Welcome into the workshop here at the Rebuilding Exchange. We're with Charlie Vinz. Charlie, I don't think I've ever seen this many tools and supplies in the workshop before.
We're making basically a mobile kitchen island cart. You can roll it out and it can be a little prep surface for the middle of your kitchen for when you need that extra surface, and then it can kind of tuck away and be out of the way. It's a little bit more advanced, so it's going to require a lot of these different tools and supplies.
Advanced? That's the word that scares me. Now, let's talk about these supplies. You're going to need a tape measure, pencil, speed square, drill, and safety gear. Plus, 2 casters, some screws, and L brackets. And the one I'm personally excited about, the nail gun. That nail gun is going to come in handy when we put all of our wood together, which includes 2 2x12s for the tabletop, some hardwood flooring slats for the shelves, some pieces of ash wood, and finally 2x4s for the cart's legs.
And there's 2 different lengths of the 4 legs. You can see there's 2 that are shorter and 2 that are longer. That's because we're going to put casters on 2 of them. So all these materials are readily available in our warehouse.
This sounds really complicated. You're pretty sure I can handle this?
I'm not entirely sure, but I hope so.
Every weekend Workbench journey begins with the first step. And in this case, Charlie went ahead and took that step without me. He's already measured and pre-cut each of his pieces according to the sketch he drew up beforehand.
The countertop height is about usually 36 inches to the top of the counter.
Time to build.
Basically, we're going to make 2 frames that will then attach with the shelves. We're only going to be attaching one side of this, but in order to kind of make sure that I'm getting this kind of square, I cut out one to use as a jig. Do you know what a jig is?
A jig?
Yeah.
Jig, a device used to maintain mechanically the correct positional relationship between a piece of work and the tool, or between parts of work during assembly. Did you get all that? Okay, good.
And we're onto the nail gun.
I wish. But no, first we each take turns at getting the leg frames of this cart screwed together. 3 screws per joint.
Are we flush with both sides?
I think we're flush here.
Okay.
You're trusting me.
I'm trusting you.
Uh-oh. Famous last words.
There you go.
Did we get it? All right.
So essentially, we have our front and back pieces that will then be separated by the shelves. So I've already done this one. We're gonna get the nail gun out and make the second one.
Did you say nail gun?
I said nail gun, yeah.
Yes.
Charlie marks off the center of each of the side pieces. Then he begins to lay out the slats that will make up the shelf.
We want to use one of these as our kind of guide for how far in to set.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You can see we're flush on each side here.
Yep.
And now, the nail gun.
You ready? You want to do that side?
Sure.
Yeah, excellent.
I'm finally getting the hang of this DIY stuff. And to prove it,
We have our 2 shelves.
yes we do, each of the pieces are now built and all that's left is to assemble this cart.